So who would be a landlord? That's what Kevin's asking himself after his investment property was trashed, leaving him with a massive repair bill and a house he can't rent out. He's not alone. Mum and dad investors like Kevin are sick of the hassles and selling up, making the rental crisis even worse.
If only walls could talk.
And it's got a very strong smell, doesn't it?
Oh, it's filthy smell, yeah.
Before and after.
Landlords don't have any right.
It's a pigsty.
It's driving me nuts. Yeah, I lose sleep at night. It's like a nightmare. It's going to happen to the next rental.
Landlords' rights, I think, have been eroded over probably the last couple of years, more so than any other time in our history.
Melbourne handyman Kevin Martin among 550,000 Australians with an investment property. The 55-year-old wanted to sell it and retire. He gave his tenants 90 days to vacate. She left it in ruins.
Yeah, this is a mess.
That's an understatement.
This is how they left it, with the door hanging off the oven and we don't even know where the cooktop is. But I don't know why you'd do that. Why would you do it, you know?
The dishwasher's packed with dirty dishes. In the laundry, piles and piles of clothes. There's rotting furniture in the lounge room. And could this be blood splattered on the walls?
What did you first think when you stepped in here and you saw how they left your place?
I wasn't surprised, you know, because this is how landlords are copping it now. Most landlords are getting this. This is how they get their houses back.
But that's not the worst of it.
The hose was out here. They'd been hosing the house out all night. And I don't know why you'd do that. Who does that? When I come with the police, we come in and the house was covered in water. It was raining water from the ceiling, and that hose was on and connected to the tap, and a hot tap was on.
Yes, these tenants give a whole new meaning to an end-of-lease clean. Kevin's floorboards buckling as a result.
There was tons of water. It was full.
He has a hunch why after getting his house drug tested.
There's meth here, meth there, and meth in that room and down the hallway, and some in the kitchen. They must have been cooking meth or something. I don't know. I can't. I'm only assuming.
Outside, it's like wading through a tip.
You know, it's all the stuff that they just leave. They just get up and go.
Pool equipment, toys, a shed full of junk. Kevin has to fork out his own money to get rid of it all.
Beds are $50 to go to the tip.
Kevin's angry, frustrated, and feels no one can help.
So even the police don't want to touch it. They'll just walk away, you know. It's a civil matter. And there's no use going to VCAT. VCAT won't help anyone.
The smell in here is putrid, and Kevin estimates the damage bill to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's now waiting for his insurance company to come to the party. Meanwhile, his tenant has already moved in to her new place.
I really think this house needs to be pulled down and thrown in the bin.
And we haven't even touched on all that lost rent while Kevin's house sits empty.
There needs to be certainly a more balanced approach to how the ecosystem between renter and rent provider works.
Quentin Killian, CEO of the Real Estate Institute of Victoria.
And we are seeing a large amount of rental providers either looking to get out or actually exiting the market. And I'm talking very, very sizable numbers. The government needs to stop seeing rent providers as some sort of enemy or cash cow.
He says aside from the renter's bond and insurance, landlords have little other recourse when their homes are left like this.
In many cases, that is the limitation of what your coverage is in making a claim.
All this in the middle of a worsening rental crisis.
Yeah, just unbelievable.